Hello everyone, welcome to Bible Bites Daily. Today we dive into the pages of Deuteronomy chapter 12. This chapter provides profound insights into the heart of worship. As we explore the words of Moses, may we discover the richness and significance of worshiping the Lord with our whole hearts. From verses 1 to 5, it talks about centralizing worship. Moses begins by instructing the Israelites to centralize their worship. The scattered altars and places of worship are to be replaced by a central sanctuary. This was not about restricting access, but fostering unity in worship. Today, let's reflect on the importance of unity in our own worship. Our gatherings, whether large or small, should be centered on the Lord, uniting our hearts in peace. In the next section of verses 29 to 31, this chapter talks about eliminating adultery. Adultery was a prevalent temptation for the Israelites, just as it can be for us today. We unknowingly create a lot of idols in our lives, worshipping them for unknown reasons, like money, like fame. Moses sternly warns against adopting the practices of the nations around them. The call is clear: worship the one true God, steering clear of any form of idolatry. In a contemporary context, idols may not be made of wood or stone, but they can take the form of anything that takes God's place in our hearts. Let us examine our lives and ensure that our worship is pure and focused on the Almighty. Moses emphasizes a sense of reverence in worship. The solemn day of presenting offerings and sacrifices was a tangible expression of their devotion to God. Today, in our expressions of worship, whether through songs, prayers, or offerings, let us do so with hearts filled with reverence. Our worship is not a routine, it's a sacred encounter with the living God. Don't do it just for a reason to do it. Do it with your whole heart. Like you're meeting a friend, you're talking to a well-wisher. Spend time with God. From verses 8 to 12, it talks about enjoying our blessings. There is joy in the house of the Lord. Moses encourages the Israelites to enjoy the abundance that God provides through their offerings. God's desire is not to burden His people, but to bless them. Similarly, our worship should be marked by joy and gratitude for the blessings God has bestowed upon us. Let us worship be a celebration of His goodness and faithfulness. From verses 17 to 19, it talks about living a life of thankfulness, having gratitude. The call to gratitude extends beyond the sanctuary. Moses instructs the people to remember the Levites and foreigners, ensuring that all may partake in the joy of worship. In our lives, let's extend our worship beyond the church walls, living lives of generosity and thankfulness, sharing God's blessings with those around us. What does this exactly mean? Is that we should be thankful for whatever we have, and we should be willing to share it with others who are less fortunate than us. In conclusion, Deuteronomy chapter 12 paints a vivid picture of worship that is centralized, pure, reverent, joyful, and generous. As we navigate our journey of faith, may our worship be a reflection of wholehearted devotion to the one who deserves all honor and glory. May our gatherings be moments of unity and joy, and may our lives overflow with gratitude and generosity. May God's grace guide us in worshiping Him with our whole hearts. Thank you for listening. May God bless you all in abundance.